on night number 1. And we'll feature the 9 car of Marty Kelly in the 52 of Paul Bowman. Route number 2 will be 42 of Matt Herbert and the 3 of Gavin Minty. Row 3 with the 11 of Rowan Drysdale and the 62 of Shane Beaumont. Row number 4, car number 19 of Jamie Tilkerston and the 24 of Brodie Dunn. Row number 5, car number 85 of Peter Dowie and the 35 of Craig Clayton. And row number 6, car number 77 of Barry Mason and Damon Lyle was scheduled to start from position number 12 in car 27, but will not face the start in this heat race. Heat number 8 of the West Australian Street Stock title. Set for a start in a lap or so's time. This is heat number 8 of the West Australian Street Stock title. Was scheduled to have 12 cars in it, but only 11 will go around with minus Damon Lyle, and they are going anti-clockwise around the Carnarvon Speedway. Marty Kelly and Paul Bowman your front row. Matt Herbert and Gavin Minty from row 2. Rowan Drysdale and Shane Beaumont from row 3. Jamie Tilkerston and Brodie Dunn from row 4. Peter Dowie and Craig Clayton from row 5. And from row 6 on his lonesome, car number 77 of Barry Mason. So one local Carnarvon driver to go around here in heat number 8. That's Barry Mason from the back of the bus. Peter Dowie from Geraldton will come out of P number 9. Peter Dowie, a former winner of the Stocksville Street Stock event at this venue in the past. Starters to go around in this final heat race of round number 2. We'll have 4 heat races to come. After this we'll have the sprint cars and wingless in between now and that final round of heats. But Marty Kelly and Paul Bowman, Kelly in the Falcon, Bowman in the Commodore, your front row. One from Albany. Matt Herbert from Nickel Bay out of 3. Watch room to make his presence felt in 42. 11 cars to go round in heat number 8 of the West Australian Street Stock title here at Carnarvon in the beautiful Gascoyne region of Western Australia. We'll go with heat number 8 and Peter Dowie from the outside of the front row got a great start as Matt Herbert and a couple of others trying to work their way forward. Gavin Minty splits the middle and works down the inside of Marty Kelly in a second place. Kelly back to 3rd. So it's Commodores 1-2 at the moment. Marty Kelly back to 3rd place. Kelly trying to fight back in car number 9. In fact, he does. Goes back around the outside of Gavin Minty. Matt Herbert is 4th from Shane Beaumont, Brodie Dunn and Rowan Drysdale. You top half dozen to go to turn number 2. And Paul Bowman is dipped away. His opening lap time at 20.410 in the Holden Commodore from Albany's Atwell Park. As he comes out of turn number 4, driving a nice tidy line from Marty Kelly. Gavin Minty is 3rd from Matt Herbert, 42. Shane Beaumont works his way into 5th down the inside of Brodie Dunn. Rowan Drysdale is 7th from Craig Clayton, Peter Dowie, Jamie Tilkerston and Barry Mason rounds out your 11 cars, all circulating around the Carnarvon Speedway at the moment, but it's all Paul Bowman who is, check the time at 2.5 seconds, back to Marty Kelly, who's holding off the 3 car of Gavin Minty, a great battle for 2nd and 3rd, Minty on the low line, he moves into 2nd, Kelly back to 3rd, further back you got Matt Herbert and Shane Beaumont battling over 4th and 5th place. Brodie Dunn is 6th from Rowan Drysdale, Peter Dowie, Craig Clayton, Barry Mason and Jamie Tilkerston rounds him out in car number 19. He's in 11th place. Well, Paul Bowman, the further this race goes on, the further in front he gets. A 20.199 his last lap time, which is the fastest time of the race. We're halfway home in heat number 8 this time around. It's Bowman from Minty, Marty Kelly with Matt Herbert still holding down 4th place, holding off the advances. The 62 Falcon is Shane Beaumont. Beaumont on the low line. Herbert fighting back in the battle for 4th and 5th. Brodie Dunn is 6th from Peter Dowie. Rowan Drysdale is 8th from Barry Mason, Craig Clayton and Jamie Tilkerston. With 4 laps remaining, Paul Bowman leads now by 2.218 of a second. Over Gavin Minty, it's Holden Commodores 1-2 at the moment. As a passing flag will come out on car number 19 and Jamie Tilkerston this time around with 3-1 in heat number 8 of the West Australian Street Stock title. It's Beaumont from Minty, Marty Kelly, a lonely race for Marty in 3rd as Matt Herbert just starting to back up the traffic a little bit. Behind him, Shane Beaumont is 5th from Brodie Dunn and Peter Dowie. As Herbert got a little bit untidy right in front of Shane Beaumont. Brodie Dunn and Peter Dowie having to take evasive action straight, 3 remaining for, in fact make that 2 laps remaining for Paul Bowman, who leads by 2.7 seconds over Gavin Minty. Racetrack very fast tonight. Marty Kelly is third. We have Matt Urban holding off at Gagala cars. Barry Mason on the outside, and Mason moves into 6th around the outside of Peter Dowie. A great battle for the miners. Well, 5th on back between Beaumont, Dunn, Dowie, Mason, and Lowen Drysdale. The white flag on display. 1 remaining of Carnarvon Speedway. Shane Beaumont, a flat right rear tyre, and we'll move back through the fields. Barry Mason kisses the concrete wall up in bar corner, and Beaumont well off the pace for checker flag time. Paul Beaumont winning his first heat race for the state title from car number 3 of Gavin Minty. Long way back to Marty Kelly, who will be 3rd in 9. Getting in for 4th will be 42 of Matt Herbert. Peter Dowie got 5th in the end in 85. From the 11 car of Lowen Drysdale, who will be 6th. 7th will be car number 24 of Brody Dunn. 8th will be Barry Mason in 77. He found the wall in the last lap. 9th will be the 35 of Craig Clayton. Jamie Tilgeston will be 10th, and Shane Beaumont retiring on the last lap with a flat right rear tyre. He'll be credited with 11th place finishing points. So rotten luck for Shane Beaumont. He was battling for about 5th place for the entirety of that race. In fact, he's battling for 4th with Matt Herbert, Brody Dunn, Rowan Drysdale and Peter Dowie. But dominant performance by Paul Bowman. Started from the front row, and his fastest time of the race at 20.199. We went green to checker without a stoppage. The all-up time was 3 minutes 25.791, and Paul Bowman's winning margin 4.935 seconds.